Well, it's not what we want, but it's what we have. Kentucky is 0-2. We know there's been some issues on the defensive side of the ball, but on the other side, there's some good things to take away from Saturday's game against Ole Miss. Eli Gain joins us in the studio with more in our Big Blue story presented by Baptist Health.
Yeah, thanks, Keith. So run the ball is usually a pretty successful thing. We know the Cats can put up yards on the ground. I'm going to touch more on that in this story. But also how a certain connection through the air can make this offense even more lethal heading forward.
On 3rd and 1, it's Rodriguez to the end zone. Touchdown.
The big boys up front have done an excellent job of paving the way for this ground game as they continue to pile up rushing yardage.
We know the yards will be there on the ground with this year's Wildcats. On Saturday, 3 players rushed for over 100 yards. Terry Wilson, Chris Rodriguez, and A.J. Rose. And as a team, they combined for over 400 on the night against the Rebels. But how about the passing game, specifically with Terry Wilson and his go-to man Josh Ali? Listen to this. Pro Football Focus gave both of them the 2nd highest grades at their respective positions for their performances in Week 5.
To Josh Ali, who has been that mainstay, a steadying force in the passing attack.
Me and him are really close. We've been close since last year. We went on vacation together at the end of the year, and we got a chance to talk about this upcoming season. And it was just that duo, like you said. That I'm trying to make it that way. Get some more passes in there and let us be at the top of the rankings.
Through Kentucky's 2 games this year, Wilson has completed 16 passes for 186 yards to Ali, but there's certainly been some misplays on the field as well.
I think they've both been working really well together. They've both been working really hard. I want to say both games. I know this past game, I think it was Josh in the first game, we had another explosive play there. We had a shot like down the field, possibly a touchdown, certainly a big play. If we get a fraction more protection, we get that block cleaned up, and we're going to strike Josh down the field on a huge play. And we're just been off on that, just fractions. And I think there's some big plays waiting for him out there.
And with Terry continuing to build confidence every week, watch out for number 3 if he continues to do that.
I definitely do feel more comfortable. Going through the injury, I really felt like as a quarterback I progressed on the mental side of the game, on just knowing where I need to go with the ball, and just trusting everything. So I definitely feel more comfortable.
So during Monday's press conference with Mark, he continued to vaunt about Terry's performance, obviously on the ground, 147 that he put up, but also what he was able to do through the air, even though it was so limited. And now you have guys, of course, like Ali, and you have Bryce Oliver possibly coming back for another weapon for him on Saturday. Mm-hmm. Terry continues to show that he has an arm to be successful, and if they continue to do all of those things, holy cow. Run game combined with what Terry can do through the air, watch out, and hopefully they can maybe run the schedule to end the year here.